Check. Okay, let's take a look at the input stage first up. So here we have standard 1/4 inch jack input, and next to it we have a button here that says active and passive. Now, say you take an active bass, a bass that you put batteries inside, they tend to have quite high output. This 5-string Stingray has an active circuit inside it, so it's going to give me lots and lots of punch. Whenever I plug in and I set my sound for that, I'm ready to go. But then, in the middle of my gig, if I need to play with, say, a vintage Fender Precision, it has a lot less output. Passive basses don't have circuitry inside them that gives that extra volume. So the problem I have is one of my basses is very loud, one of them's quite quiet. The active passive button here creates a pad. So whenever I'm in passive mode, I get the full input going in. Whenever I switch to active mode, it cuts 10 dB. So what it's doing is balancing out the difference between both of my basses to make sure that my active bass isn't going to overload. Or my passive bass isn't going to sound too quiet. I find that on a lot of bass amps, the active-passive switch can colour the tone quite a lot when you switch between them. On this particular amp, the active-passive switch changes the volume level, but it doesn't actually change the sound of how your bass goes into the amp. I'll demonstrate this in a bit, where I'll take a bass that can be switched between active and passive, and I'll try both, and you should be able to hear that although the volume changes, the sound of the bass doesn't.